Hey guys, I'm in Ventura today and I wanted to tell you guys about this before I go ahead and make this video. Please, if you do inquire, please do not ask the family what happened to him. They're not ready to talk about it, just so you know. And we just respect their wishes. This was a sudden death, and just that's all I know, and I can't tell you any information on that. But the parts need to go. Everything that's in this video, it needs to be sold. And so if you're given a price or something, you can try and work with it a little bit, or you might come back towards the end and it might even be half of what they told you in the beginning. So it just depends, and then again, the part you're looking for might not be there. So keep that in mind. So anyway, I'll let you guys take a look at what's in the place, and thanks for watching, and talk to you later in the video. All right guys, I'm here at a place called Bug Shack with 2 Ks, and it's in Ventura, and that we're looking at right there is the hidden inch pincher, the regular real orange car that Daryl Vatone owned. And so that has a lot of history there, and it was pretty neat to see. We were just talking about it. What happened is he wanted the back window cut out and put a bigger window in, and they actually made him another car, so he didn't know actually that his car was still here. Well, and it got kept away here in Ventura for a long time, and now it's found. Well, it's been found, but I don't know. I was just looking at it. There's a lot of stuff that's cut out on it that was welded back in history, for the engine and transmission combination he had. And yeah, it's probably the original one. That's what they say, so I believe them. But that's the orange inch pincher car here, and it is for sale. I don't know. The guy from Japan, I forget his name, from Flat 4 was interested in buying it. We'll see if he buys it. But anyway, everything in here, it's got to go. Got a couple months time to get rid of it all, so everything's gonna get sold. So I'm up in the loft right now. I figured I'd start up here. Looks kind of interesting. There's a few guys searching through stuff, trying to find things. It's just a lot. Oh. All right, so we're just gonna kind of take a look here. Wow, that's typical Volkswagen guy hoarder, like all of us are. This is a pretty long-term hoard. Wow, those are trim pieces for buses up there. My gosh, there's tons of stuff here. Those are early fan shrouds, 36 horse. Porsche? I don't know what they are. Interesting. What's that one with that big thing on it? I don't know what that is. Well, so we've got, oh yeah, this has got to be Porsche stuff here. Wow. I think those are all Porsche right there to me. I don't know Porsche parts, so yeah, that's probably what that is. All that stuff's Porsche. So there's 356 stuff here. Bunch of bus gas tanks. Late model hoods up there. A lot of the late model stuff they're letting go really cheap, guys. If you got a late model car, 68 to whatever, 79. There's a nice looking spare tire jobber. Wow. And wow, look at all these wiper motors. About every year you can imagine. So just searching through here, and he's got all of it bent and everything. So towards the end, maybe somebody will make an offer on the whole thing. I don't know. Wow, look at all this stuff. I mean, just license plates in a whole box. Ooh, convertible Rear windows. Oh man. Those are always handy to have. Or if they got one for a 57. Doubt it. 56.7. Got a friend who needs one. Engine cases, 36 horsepower stuff. This looks like a lot of really older stuff up here. Man, look at all the different kinds of exhausts. Holy, ones that have been scraped on the ground a few times. Anything from that. I saw a tri-mill back there, an 1 5/8. Big one. Fang fender, a couple of them. Fiberglass. What's this? Type 3. Okay. Say the wrong thing. I'm looking as I'm walking. Compressor head. So the Lowlight vert is sold, just so you know, if you're wondering about that. I don't know what it's sold for, but this is gone already. This thing's out of here. Again, that one's probably still up, but I don't know for now. Because I was talking to the guy on the inch pincher story. I'll show you that in a second. Let me go over there. So the inch pincher, yeah, this was, if you guys wondered, I never got the video up, but I actually was in the inch pincher after it was remade, and with Daryl Vitone and Colin at the racetrack, and brings back a lot of memories. Daryl passed a little while ago, and we were driving that thing, and he was running the track. It was a lot of fun. But that's the car, apparently. The orange one is actually that one. I just heard a lot of stories on it, and was kind of get clarified, I guess, that is actually the car, and then he's traded it out for a 58, and what they did is they welded an oval window dash in. So probably had to braze it back then to get it to go in, unless they had a heliarc or something like that. But yeah, so that's the car apparently, and they switched it out, and Daryl didn't know, and then he ran this one right here, and it was supposed to be the same car with the back window cut out, but you know, the front window was bigger. And so I don't know, he didn't catch on to it, and then somebody asked him about that at the track, and I guess that car never showed up again. He started with the inch pincher 2 after that. So I don't know all the history of all those cars. That was way before my time, but I'll have to ask Richard McPeak, because I'm sure he painted it each time. So that would, he's still around. He's 80 now, so who knows? We can find out from him on that. But anyway, that's the car that's up there. So I'm not sure what the deal on that is. 356 motor. Wow, looks like it's is it sold? It's got a price on it. Interesting. A really neat place in Ventura. I love the signs and stuff you guys see there. I'm sure they're probably for sale as well. So look around over here. A lot of stuff in bins. Wow, pulleys, original OEM. Everything's labeled new. Yeah, that's really cool. It's got a lot of new stuff, a lot of used, even some shocks and stuff. Whatever you might need, you might be here. And it's pretty well organized to where it can be found. I love the bikes up there. This stuff here, just like it got painted and then just there it is. Something he's working on. He's even got his nuts and bolts pretty organized. Yeah, that's what I remember. We used to have that in our shop. All the nuts and bolts were all organized. Those look like brand new drums. Crazy. Louvered. A few different sizes of wheels. I don't know what sizes they are. Those look like aftermarket ones. Those might be original cookie cutters there. He's got a set of these. 3 of them. Some MP8 spokes. Probably not their real MP ones, but there's some original stuff here. Anybody know what that thing is? Is that a 5-speed from a Porsche? Looks like it. Is that a drag slick there? Oh, I got 2 of them. Look like they're pretty new. Not for sale for those ones. Those are probably inch pincher ones, huh? It's like Carmen Ghia doors. Don't know what years they are. Got again, these are these 912? I think they are. I don't really know. That's not something out of my department. Can make comments on that. Tons of heat exchangers, different types. I see a few different types there. Man, single port manifolds, just about every size. 40 horse, 36 horse. I see all of them. Tons of them there. They're all laid out pretty well evenly. And the bikes, I believe, are all for sale too. So if you see one that you really have to have, you can come out and check it out. It's crazy. Oil cans and stuff up there. Yeah. What's that thing? A trailer? U-Haul. Huh. That's neat. You said maybe they're selling that too. I think so. Pretty much you need to get everything out of this area. Bunch of smoothies. You got 67 8 wheels. 4 lugs if you need some of those. Yeah, we got looks like another Carmen Ghia. This one says sold for $1,000, which looks pretty good for that. I mean, it's got some heavy metal work that needs to be done back here, so it's no cherry piece, believe me. I think a good race car. Tons of late model stuff. Fenders, seats, hoods. Oh my goodness. That's the seat hoard. That's a lot of stuff. I see 67 and up fenders. I see 167 left side. Then, oh, what are those? What trim are those? This split window. Doesn't look like it. I don't recognize them right offhand, so I don't know. Man, the glass section. Tons of rear glass, looks like here. But every year you can get, and lots of it. So the doors are pretty cheap, I guess. Looks like there's some Type 4, Type 3 doors. A lot of Type 3 doors, actually. So if you need a Type 3 door, there's probably one there. These are late models, I think. Some early, some late. Yeah, there's early and late. So he's got Ghia doors up here. My goodness, that is a lot of Carmen Ghia doors. So those. So we got over here a lot more doors. So if you're looking for doors, I think you could probably get a pretty good deal. So the cheaper doors, I mean, $150. I mean, we're talking about they're moving these things here, guys. So they don't want to, they can't take them with them. Rear clips, man. A lot of late model rear clips. I'm not seeing too many early ones, but you could probably convert them if you needed to. There's the quarters and stuff. And you got Porsche Ghia deck lids. I don't know if there's any low light ones in there. Maybe, maybe not. Couple of front clips for Porsche Ghia. They got numbers on them, but they look like pretty cheap numbers for me. But again, those are probably prices might be workable. There's another quarter for a later model Ghia. Front fender with some headlight bucket work. This is really not hard to fix. You put holes in here and a slide hammer and you pull on it and it'll pull that right back out. It's really easy to fix that sort of thing. Couple of rear aprons. Here's an early one. Here's like a 61, 2, and later. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if 3 had a push button or not. I can't remember. I mean, sometimes these cars have rusted out right here. Here's a whole section from a pretty early car. It's got the thing there, probably 58 to 61 or 60. Well, I've seen rust holes in those. Looks like there's a body out here. I don't know what cars are for sale or what. There's a here, 65, $500 body, the whole thing. Couldn't go wrong with that, really. And if the prices are too high, you can always come back and make an offer. Probably would take it. Gotta move the stuff, you know. Yeah, like another front clip for Ghia. It's got some issues to it. It's better than some of the other ones I've seen. Oh, rear clips for Ghias? Handy. Looks like they're all late models. This is an early one here, or earlier with the small tail lights. Really handy to have that. Over there, I don't think I can get there right now, but there's all of those. Square back deck lids over there. Late model deck lids. Yeah, it's crazy. So eventually, I don't know how long they're gonna be able to do this for, but they're definitely gonna discount a lot of stuff out as time goes on. But it might not, if you're looking for something specific, it might not be here. So keep that in mind. There's a whole seat right there. What's that, 60? Is that early? It's not really early. Wow. So let's take a look at the bikes up there, guys. If you see anything interesting. The toolboxes are already sold, so, but the puller set up there is still available. So most of the stuff that's in this video is still available. A few things are sold, like the Lowlight Ghia. I'm sorry guys, that's gone. But there's just tons of stuff here that is available if you're interested. So anyway, if you see anything you're interested in, I'll put a contact information maybe in the bottom in the description, and you can look in there and then contact them if you have specific items that you're looking for. It is pretty well labeled. They might be able to find it, but it'd be best if you're anywhere close to here, schedule time to come in and take a look and see if you might find a few other things you weren't looking for but really realize you need. So all right, so we also have in this section a 58 Lowlight. It does have the original 36 horsepower coming with it, but it's got a 1955 in it. And they're starting at 40 on this. It's got a few love touches in it, but it is really nice looking. I mean, got a little difference in color back here, but I'm sure you could send offers on that on email if you're interested as well. Here's the motor. Do we have it? Have we got it started yet, or is it run?
It does run and drive. I just haven't had it started yet, but I will get it started this week.
Okay.
Mostly original interior, also.
It does have a horn button. The Ghia guys will be freaking out on that.
And it was originally sold at Ventura Masterson's in Ventura, California.
If you hear that, Ventura Masterson's original car from California. This is a no joke. 58. Wow, that's really cool. God, is that like...
Oh, the motor, I was like...
It's obviously been repainted. The windshield's busted. It could be just driven like it is, or get a restoration done, you know. But the way it is doesn't look bad. You could polish it and maybe just do a little touch up on her, and it should be gorgeous right here. The thing is, it's really complete. It's got the vents, the horn button, and if you wanted to do a $100,000 restoration on it, you probably could, and you'd have a car that was really nice. I mean, look at that. Original back seat still in it. So yeah, it's a 58 Lowlight. I also found a ton of 356 parts here as well. I mean, I don't know, there's a ton of Porsche stuff here that I didn't even get into. And yes, these are legit 356 doors. There's a couple deck lids. This did sell already, of course, at that price. Wow, and there's 10 more of these besides what's here. There's a lot of deck lids. If somebody needed a deck lid for a 356, the place to go. Bet you the Weber signs for sale too. Your oil can collector. Vintage gas cans. Check the email. You can email if you want to find out more information about when you can come and look at it. There's way too much stuff to do mail order, guys, so it's got to be in person. Even guys are flying in from Japan to look at stuff. Also back here in the back, a 54 3-fold rag. They're looking for 20 to 25. They're looking for offers starting at 25 grand. It doesn't have a motor. It is a Ragtop 3-fold. It looks like it's been set up for one-piece windows. So that's kind of, I don't know if it's numbers matching, probably. And again, you can make an offer based on what you think it's worth. Looks like it's kind of raced out. It's got a, I'm gonna guess it's a heavy duty transaxle. Let's see if I can get this in the video here. Oh, it's IRS'd. Yeah, it's IRS. I don't know if it's an IRS pan. Again, you know, it's a make an offer type of thing. So that's this one. One of those cookie cutter wheels. Something that looks like our aftermarket cookie cutters on it. Then they got a 58 rag. It's got on it 25. Again, you can make an offer on it. It's got Porsche wheels. I don't know if they're original. Let's look here. Could be. I'm going to say there's a good chance those are. It's lowered. It's got some paint peeling here, so said you could make an offer on it. I think that would be in the make an offer category on that. So yeah, it's probably got a big motor in it. I don't know what it is. Size of the mufflers tell me she's a big one. So let's look here. So yeah, you got all that. Looks the interior looks pretty good. could be, it's got the wide mirrors if you like that. Like I said, you could, and it's got bullets on it, so that's kind of weird. So anyway, 58, 54 rag, threefold. I mean, those are hard to find. Threefold rags are really rare, so I don't know. I don't know what it's worth. You guys tell me what you think it's worth. The comments. I'll give Laszlo the look at the comments so you guys can say what do you think that car's worth. Got some peelies on the paint. That one's a IRS. Maybe it's numbers matching and they just converted the back half of it. I don't know. Maybe not. 54 threefold. So, yeah. But kind of neat. A threefold rag. I would love to have a threefold rag and do a cowbug with it. Yeah, because that one would be the perfect candidate for that. I don't know what the deal is, if this is sold or not. Maybe not. It says 7K with IRS pan. 67 vert body. I don't know what comes with it. I think they probably have some of the parts here for it. I wouldn't be surprised if they have everything here. So anyway, and then they've got another one over there. Got this one here, 67 vert, 10 to 15. Depends on what's missing. So a matching number, depends on matching numbers. It depends on if it's matching numbers car, maybe they'll want the full 15 for it. But I mean, it is a vert. It does look like it was painted. I don't know how well it was done. Looks like it hasn't been color sanded and buffed yet, but it's possible you could just color sand and buff that and maybe do a little touch up on the paint job and have a really nice 67. Is that 67? I say 67, I can't remember. I turned around, I forgot already. 67 forward lug vert Ghia. I mean, that would be sweet. And that's an investment I think you could probably get your money back for sure out of if you bought it. If all the parts are here, or most of them are here, and you could just piece a little bit together. Anyway, that's a neat one. So I have no idea what this is. I don't know. Project Pan IRS. Could be a 388, could be not. I don't know where the body is for it, or if it's here. I wouldn't doubt it's here somewhere. Pretty cool. So anyway, that's that for that. I think these are actually 356 doors. I was looking, there's a lot of those parts here, like the grills. I really don't know them guys, so there's a bunch of the nose emblems. Holy mackerel. And all those I think are 356 doors. I seen a bunch of deck lids over there too. 356. Anyway guys, thanks for coming along. I hope you guys enjoyed the video even if you're not able to go. If you are able to go, make sure you do this right away. I think tomorrow he's available. I don't know after that. Check in the description. There's an email and schedule an appointment to go in. I don't know. I don't think they're just doing a sale day. They may be doing one coming up. If they are doing one coming up, look for a pinned comment, and that pinned comment may tell you when they're going to just do an open sale day. And I'm sure they're going to do that at some point because, like I said, they got to move everything there. They're just kind of getting all the select parts going right now, and then when they get to just the bulk stuff, they're just going to start just letting it go. So keep an eye out. Maybe I'll do another future video on this. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe, and check that email in the link in the description.